right, so we're back talking about section 10.2. We're talking about simple interest using the I equals PRT formula. I just have one more example to go over with you that I couldn't get in on that last video. So last problem of 10.2. We're doing a partial payment example, and we're using the chart on page 577. There's a chart that helps you figure out the number of days to use in your day part, your time part. So on B part, this is again number 10, B part, it asks you to figure out the number of days between May the 11th, and then for 120 days, sorry. The last one was to figure out the number of days between on A part. B part just says if you took a loan out on May 11th, that was your starting date, and the loan was due in 120 days, what day would that be? So again, you can just take out a calculator and you can count that up. That is something we could use just some old style methods to do that, but we do have a chart, so let's use that. On the chart, you look at May the 11th, you'll find out that's the 131st day of the year. And then if we add 120 days, the 120 days the loan will be for, you'd be at the 251st day of the year. So then you look on your chart and you find the number 251 and then assess what month that is and what day it is. Use the chart to go up to find the month and then out to the left, right, to find the day of the month. So look at 251. Everybody make sure you're doing that. And the chart should tell you that's September the 8th. So that loan would be due on September the 8th, 120 days. All right, now the last problem. C part, we're going to do one of these partial payment calculations. So take a minute, read that. Always feel free to pause the video and do that. It says use the U.S. rule, which means that we're going to do partial payments and work down the principal. And we're also going to use the banker's rule that says unless otherwise stated, or ordinary interest, unless otherwise stated, we use 360 days of the year. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have an I equals PRT formula, as always, through this section. And our principal is $3,000. The rate is given to be 4%, and then time is what we have to figure out. So the loan started on May the 1st. That was the effective date you took the loan out. And you made a partial payment on June the 1st. So what we're trying to do is figure out how much interest we owe up to this first payment we make from May the 1st to June the 1st. So you might just figure that out because we know how many days are in May and know there's 31 days in that first calculation. But using the chart, May the 1st, you look that up, it's the 121st day of the year. And then June the 1st is the 152nd day of the year. So we would subtract that to find out, that's 31 days that happened between May 1st and June the 1st. All right, so 31 days, and again, we calculate that over 360. Unless otherwise stated, we loosely use 360. All right, so we've got to do that on our calculator. Principal, rate, time, multiply that together. Let's see, I think I did that earlier, and I got $10.33. So that's how much interest you owe for the use of that $3,000. So remember, we're going to throw $1,000 down on that. We're going to work that principal down, pay down $1,000. But of that $1,000, $10.33 of it was interest. So you got to pay your interest that you accrued for that 1 month. So we subtract off our interest, and that means that we actually only get credit for $989.67. But that's still pretty good, right? You're going to get credit for the $989.67. So now our $3,000 loan, we subtract off our payment at $989.67, and we're going to work that principal down a little bit, right? So we subtract $3,000 minus the $989.67, so that should come out to be, and I think y'all can't see that, $3,000 minus this $989.67. So now our loan is down to $2,010.33. So that's our new principal. Moving forward, as of June the 4th, that's our principal amount. So now we go back to our formula and we do another calculation. So we've got $2,010.33 for our principal now. We owe 4% interest still. And we're going to make another payment, actually We could keep doing this like multiple reiterations of this, but we're just gonna do it twice. We're gonna pay the loan off on July the 1st. So on July the 1st, now we've gone through June the 1st. So it's like they just restarted our loan on June the 1st, and we go through July the 1st. So look on your calendar or figure out the days. This is the 152nd day, this is the 182nd day. When you subtract, there was 30 days. And you'll kind of maybe know that there's 30 days in June. So in the month of June, this one just worked out kind of neatly as exactly 1 month thing. But we got our new principal that started June the 1st, our interest rate, and then the 30 days we've gone since the last payment that we're recalculating. We'll multiply all that together, so type that in your calculator. Let's see, do I have that? I got $6.70. So I owed $2,010. If I was just gonna make a partial payment, I'd figure out, you know, how much to subtract, but I'm gonna pay this off now. So I owe my principal plus my interest I accrued in that time period. So I add those together, so your final answer on this one is $2,017.03. So you number crunchers will have a big time with the problems that I assign on these. I didn't assign, maybe just one or two, because those are very time consuming and particular about those getting those pennies right. But number crunchers will have a big time with that. As always, if you have any questions or you need further examples, let me know. Always let me know, and I wish you well.